So let's first close our eyes for the duration of this meditation experiment. I want you to abandon all notions, beliefs, and concepts that suggest that you cannot know the truth or you are not ready for the truth, or that you need time to understand the truth more fully. Simply abandon all of these concepts. Use this here and now to enter the domain of consciousness, which always knows itself. The absolute, indivisible reality. It is inconceivable that reality would not know itself. It is only a charade, a game, a veil that the light of truth dissolves instantly. Recognize this, that consciousness always knows itself. It cannot truly lack anything. Formulated knowledge is merely a loan from consciousness. It is a wrapping on the sweet candy. It is not the candy itself. Feel this presence of awareness fully and allow this truth of being permeate your entire field of consciousness. Every cell, every fiber in your body, all the thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. Allow all your memories, your experiences, allow everything to be illuminated by this presence of awareness. Feel the innate power of being. See clearly into your current experience. It's such a strong, conditioned cultural belief that it is that the I is a body, that the I is a body in a world full of other bodies. These bodies have identities. So when these bodies are dissolved or threatened, suffering arises. Human experience, we often create a strong identity to human bodies. We also create somewhat strong identities to other mammals. But for example, a red autumn leaf that is dying is considered beautiful. So somewhere between a dog and a dead leaf, there is a loss of identification. And so we see death, what it really is. Breathtakingly beautiful. Usually, long after we recognize the truth, we tend to feel that we as a body are separate. That is why it is good to experientially explore the reality, the truth of the belief that I consciousness is tied to the body. Recognize that this field of consciousness, this field of beingness, awareness, knows no true boundaries. For every boundary, every limitation is in itself a form, and as such, it is something that appears in the formless. The sense of continuity is sometimes mistakenly attributed to memory, thoughts, feelings, but it is the presence of awareness that gets that this honor truly belongs to. As this infinite presence of awareness meet your phenomenal experience. Be truly open as the sky. evoke in your experience awareness as an infinite ocean, thoughts and feelings bubbling there as waves and currents. Allow this image to transform everything into a whirl. See that what we call matter, solid matter, is merely a phase. It is feel it as a feel it as the ocean of awareness. And the more dense it is, you can attribute more bubbles to it. As we get closer in our evocations, closer to the truth of consciousness, our direct experience changes. This is one of the great mysteries of our existence, that we can become, as it were, an ocean of awareness, experiencing itself in different currents and vibrations. And this can actually transform how we perceive objects. Sometimes the material world can appear more transparent and shining. We become more aware of the space between objects. Thoughts and feelings, tensions in the body, can be felt more as a flow. It is a tremendous gift that consciousness can evoke these experiences. Allow this Ocean to be aware of its natural beauty and its natural harmony. And notice that from the vantage point of the ocean of awareness, the sensations in your fingertips, the sounds you may be experiencing, they all appear in the same field of awareness. Nothing you can do, no action, no thought, no decision can ever change this fact. Duality is not a real experience. It is a belief that there is something separate. There is no harm in recognizing that. It is a very convincing, should we call it a space-time filter. All those objects, all that space in the universe, it almost seems to compel us to believe that there is something separate. So that is why it is instrumental to mount a rebellion against this vast empire of conditioned beliefs. Be free, be experientially free of the limited beliefs and sensations, because you already are that. It's an incredible journey, an experiential journey into ourselves. We have the power to investigate and experience ourselves as something ultimately greater than the process of birth and death. This investigation takes us to the concepts of mind, but also to the heavy roots of ignorance that's laid in our body. How many billions of years of evolution, life evolving, all these fundamental biological drivers suggesting that the nature of the body is what we fundamentally are. It is the purpose of tantric yoga to directly experience ourselves, directly experience reality as it is, including our body, so that the felt sense of separation can also be exposed to the light of truth. Do not hesitate to massage these bodily sensations with awareness. This is something you can rub in frequently. I experienced this deep vibration of love. It almost seems to suggest that that is the treasure that is revealed when launching these experimental investigations, though we should always go in for the love of truth, not for wanting a particular outcome.